back from my trip to Budapest, and I wanted to share with you guys how it went because it was so much fun. I seriously was so excited to get to go. I've never been to Europe before, and when the trip came up I was kind of thinking like, when am I ever going to get another opportunity to go to Budapest of all places? It's just not something you think of as your first trip to Europe, and it was incredible. I cannot wait to go back to Europe in general, but Budapest in particular was really, really beautiful, and everyone was super nice. The food was freaking amazing. I could eat goulash every day for the rest of my life and be so happy. It was so good. Seriously, I think I had it like 4 or 5 times, and it was good every single time. I never regretted ordering it. It was fantastic. We also went to a thing called the Ruin Bar, and they're like these very hip places where they've taken old ruins or like rundown buildings. I guess like ruins makes you think it's a little more, I don't know, like it looks more like, I guess I think of like a bombed out building, but it's not really like that. It's just kind of an old building, and they put a bar there. And I guess this particular ruin bar that we went to is one of the most popular, so nobody in there was Hungarian. It was all tourists. It was almost all British tourists, which was a little weird. There was a guy dressed in lederhosen with like a wedding veil on. I guess it was at a stag party. That was awesome. And then like 4 people randomly started shouting Backstreet Boys lyrics. Why not? They started singing I Want It That Way. That's the song they chose out of all the Backstreet Boys songs you could have chosen. I Want It That Way? I guess. I don't know. It was very odd. We also went to this thing called the Castle District, and we walked around. We were looking for a castle. There's no castle. It's all the castle, which was fun. But I got a teacup there. And I decided whenever I go someplace, I'm going to get something to drink out of. I don't know why that's going to be my thing I collect now whenever I go somewhere, but it is. I basically read that one of their biggest exports are, one is crystal and one is porcelain. And so when I heard porcelain, I was like, I gotta get a teacup. So I don't know why it became my mission, but it did. And I love it. It's so pretty. And I'm going to be heartbroken if I ever break it. And I realized that in Japan I got 2 mugs. I got my Doraemon mug and my Eevee mug, and I totally missed my finger. And also I have a Japanese sake set. A Japanese sake set. Nope. I'm glad that I actually switched the 2 consonants. I didn't actually mean to. Whatever. Anyway, so I had already kind of started the tradition without even really realizing it. So now that's going to be my new thing. When I travel to a new place, gonna get something to drink out of. And I'm really excited about my teacup. And I don't know if I want to actually use it yet. I think I do. I've always wanted something kind of fancy. I don't know. Teacups are really cool. And I don't know. I was really excited when I saw it. I was like, gotta have that one. So it was fun. Also, I tried something called Unicum, which looks like Unicum and never made me not snicker. Like I always snickered when I saw Unicum because it looks like it might be short for unicorn cum. I don't know. That's just what it says to me. But anyway, it's this drink in Budapest or in Hungary that it has like this long storied history, and the Hungarians were very excited to show it to us and to see our reaction when you drink it, because if I had to describe it, it would be like a more bitter Jägermeister. So if you thought Jaeger could get any more bitter, it can. And that is Unicum. So I took a video of me trying it for the first time, so here's what it looked like. Here we go. Ready?
You know, Victor, you were saying that when people from outside of country.
So I tried Unicum. I mean, I tried to keep it together, you know, keep a smile on, but ugh, it was gross. It's very harsh. I'm also not a very good drinker, and so I don't know. It was just that's how I reacted. The nice thing though was the Hungarians who were showing it to us were really excited by my reaction, because that's what they want. They're like, you have to see everyone's reactions. It's always funny. Also, I learned that there's a Hungarian wives' tale that if somebody spills a drink toward you, you're gonna have a baby soon. And I found that out after somebody spilled a drink on me. I was like, no thanks, no babies for me. But I love stuff like that. I don't know why. I always love like superstitions. I love Japanese superstitions, and I love to find them out in Hungary too. So I'm just gonna start smacking drinks towards people if I think they should have babies. That's gonna be my new way of life. Also, I went to a hot spring. Well, it's, I mean, like a bathhouse-y thing. I don't know. Everybody was like, you gotta go. It's mineral fed, it's naturally warm, and I guess in my head I pictured something more along the lines of like an anime where you see the rocks and it seems very spa-like and very chilled out, but it was basically like a public pool, which is not what I was expecting, but the minerals made my skin feel pretty soft, which was nice, and the water was warm, and I had a good time, so whatever, gotta gotta try it. I love to try like whatever's going on in the local custom and food and Unicum and unicorn cum, whatever. I tried it while I was there. It was awesome. So that was my trip to Budapest. I hope you enjoyed watching me totally bitch out on Unicum. I can't not laugh, it's still funny to me. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for Ask Meg. Heart you!